All right, welcome to something new. This is the Genshin Impact Excel Racing League. So I've been doing this on my own for many months now, but I decided for this season, why not make a video on it or multiple, like a series, multiple videos. So we're going to be doing season 7. So I'm going to show you how all of this works because a lot goes into this, as you can see. So first off, we have teams. So when I first started this in season 1, all the teams were completely random. But obviously, when these characters, some characters will have bad seasons and some will have great seasons. There will be like trades, like if this was a actual sport. So there will be changes in the off season, and like these characters would get traded to different teams. So currently, these are the teams. There's some teams with 5 characters, 4, and then all the way down to 1 character on like a single team. Like if this is, I'm basing this off of NASCAR, okay? So because there's going to be 36 races, and the 36 races, I have their different tracks. So this is based off of the NASCAR schedule, and each race, I put the list of names into a random spinner wheel. As you can see, this was the last race that was done last season. But I have these 2 different spinner wheels, and I, hit random once they're all in there. And whatever the results come out, that's the, finishing order. So this was last season, the end of last season. Toma won season 6. So I just copied season 6 over to season 7. So this will obviously all be erased once we start. So this was the end of last season. Toma won the championship, beating out Albedo and Noel, who were on the same team. Team Never Die here. So these are the points. So once we do like race number 1, the results will go here, and these are the points that each character will get for finishing in first, second, third, and so on, all the way down to last place. So for the teams, the changes in the off season that were made from season 6 to 7 is Razor is now on a solo team by himself. He was on a team with Charlotte, but that is no longer the case. And Yaimiko and Ayato were a team, but that's no longer the case. So Charlotte and Yaimiko are now a team, and Ayato joined the Flying Pirates, which are the team is now called the Worldwide Merchants, which is going to be Ayato, Beidou, and Kazuha. And I also added most of the Natlan characters. We have the trio here of Mualani, Kachina, and Kanich. And then another trio of Mawika, Jilonin, and Chaska. And then Sitlali and Ororon as a team of 2 because they are hilarious together. And Sitlali would have to be on the same team as Ororon to keep him in check. If you've done the Archon quest, you know what I mean. I did not add Capitano because I don't know if he's going to be playable or not. And then Eon-san, she is leaked to not be released for a long time, so I don't want to add her because Lantern Rite is before her, so we're going to be adding leeway characters first because all of these characters will be released next. So these characters are in. So right now, every Genshin Impact character that's playable is in here, except I'm not including Alloy because, yeah. But I also have Dainsliff, and I also have Skirk. I don't know why I added these 2, but I did. So it's going to be every playable character plus those 2. Also, not playable characters, but soon to be for Natlan. So that's that. We have a pivot table here of all of the teams and the characters and the points. So after we do so many races, we can add up all of the different points for each team and see which team is winning in points. So Tactical Minds had the most points last season. Here are the standings. We have the alphabetical results, and then we have the actual results for of the season. So this was last season. I just added these as well at the bottom. So yeah, let's find out what happens in season 7. I am very, very excited. I've been waiting a while to do this. I'm very hyped. So Toma won season 6. I guess I will just run by the previous seasons. Chevrez won season 5. Risley won season 4. Zhongli won season 3. Yaimiko won season 2. and Yao Yao won season 1. Out of all the seasons I've done, my personal favorites are season 2 and season 5. Those two seasons were very fun, very close, had a lot of great storylines. Season 6 had some good storylines as well, but season 2 and 5 were really, really fun to really keep up with storylines and the progression throughout the season. So I have no idea what season 7 is going to bring, but I hope we get very good with the randomization and the results. Oh yeah, so after all the results, we post a top 10. I post the top 10s here for each race, and we have a total of the top 10s. So last season, Layla and Toma each equaled 10 top 10s, and yeah, so exciting. Let's see what happens. So race number 1, are we ready? So for NASCAR, the biggest race of the season is the Daytona 500, which is the first race of the season. So this is going to be the biggest race of the season in terms of, the win. I mean, you want to get off to a hot start. You want to win the Daytona 500. It's a classic historical race. Who's going to do it? So let's get started. Oh, so I just had these. I'm going to delete this now because I have the changes in teams season 6 to 7. So this is all set up. I will remove all of these different numbers once we actually start the season. Well, I guess I could just do that right now to have a clean slate here. So remove. Oh, I also should take out all of the color. That's not what I wanted. That's okay. Great. Excel. I did not want to go all the way down there. It's not gonna really off to a great start. Let me just tell you. That's what I want. Reset. There we go. Okay. I am ready to rock and roll. Let's also clear this out. We can delete and fill color to reset. Everything's at 0. A clean slate. Here, I should change this and make that. There we go. Everyone's in alphabetical order. You'll love to see it. And let's get started. So all of this is here. Oh yeah, we have, each team has a name. I come up with the names. I don't know. Just try to make it something interesting, like their actual race team names, but I don't do a good job at that. You can also clear that out. Delete and clear. Season 7, baby. Let's do this. So, first race of the season. Who's going to win it? Let's find out. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to copy, paste this into here. And here we go. So, this is it. So we have everyone in alphabetical order. A lot of times throughout the season, I'll just like copy this and put it at the bottom, or copy these characters and put them up top, to make it a lot more random. So but first race, we'll just do it like this, hit shuffle, and we'll see who comes out with the win. So first race of the season, everybody. Who's going to win the Daytona 500 and start off the season with a win, 150 points under their belts, while the person who finishes in last will get 0. So this is massive. I think wins are going to mean more than anything this season because of the changed point structure, because of the new characters. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. The first race of the season, everybody. Get ready. Oh, actually, we can get rid of this as well. Sorry, just delaying the inevitable just a little bit longer, and making the anticipation grow. And here we go. Daytona. Who's winning the 500? The winner of the first race of season 7 will be Ningguang. Ningguang. Holy shit. Oh, that's the wrong place. Ningguang has won the Daytona 500. Cloran finishes second. She won the 500 a few seasons ago too. And if I remember, Ningguang's the first 4-star character to win the 500. Every character actually that's won the 500 has been from Fontaine or Dainsleif. I know he's not released yet, but when he does, he's going to be a 5-star. So everyone that's won the 500 before was either a Fontaine 5-star character or Dainsleif, and now Ningguang holds off Cloran from winning her second 500. Kachina gets a top 5. Hell yeah. And all the Natland characters, this was their debut race. So let's take a look at this. Paste. Oh, bold and middle. Let's format that for everything. I wonder if when I deleted it deleted all the formatting. That was probably a mistake. Should not have done. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's all formatted now. So race number 1 is done. And then obviously these number 1s will pick up because, so the top 10s for those characters. Cool. All right, so now what we do is we sort this. So I have a whole process now. So we sort it by alphabetical, copy it into the alphabetical results here, paste, and that's like the amount of points. I think, okay, so they just have to be centered. There we go. And then let's format this for the entire season. Bang. All right, hopefully that stays. And then you have the points here, because then you can copy the points as we do this. And then we... actually, no. Actually, first we do this. We make this alphabetical. And then we copy in the alphabetical points here. Do this every single time. And then paste. Nope. Paste value. There we go. And then we sort. Oh. Format. That. And then we sort by this. And there we go. So then we can take a look at the teams and, which teams are struggling, which teams are flourishing, and so on. But so far, it's completely random after one race. And then from here, we copy paste the names, put them in here, and then we copy paste the points as well, and put them in here. And same is here. So, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, that's what. This will be, oh yeah, stupid. So in alphabetical here, for the top 2, so only for the top 2, I actually highlight them in a color. So that will be silver, and then Ningguang 150. Where's Ningguang? There. Gold. So that when I copy paste this into here, this will also be, colored. And then when I copy paste this into here, this will be colored. So I won't have to do this in the future. I only have to do it once. But there we go. So now everything is done for race number 1. Complete. Race number 1 is complete. Ningguang with the dub, Clorand in second. You have Sayu and Hazo finishing 3rd and 4th is hilarious because these are the only 2 characters without a win that's been here from season 1. Because obviously some of the new characters like Emily and Sethos, they don't have a win yet. But Sayu and Hazo are the only 2 characters without a win from season 1 since, they've been in this series since season 1. And they both almost got their first win. That's crazy. Mawika, P17. Mualani, P28. And Seat Lolly, 27. So 4 Natland characters finishes in the top 30. What about the bottom? Yanfei, Linny and Farina. 2 former Daytona 500 winners. Both at the bottom. That's shocking. Dainsleif, another former Daytona 500 winner. And yeah, all right. I mean, Toma He won last the championship last season. Albedo almost stole it at the very end. Albedo 82nd. Toma 11th. He's staying strong. But all right, race number 1 complete. Let's begin with race number 2, shall we? So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go back to this, and then we're gonna use the other spinner wheel, website, and we're gonna copy paste the names into here, and we're gonna keep them, A to Z for this time as well because it's a completely different website, and we're gonna do the same exact thing. So we can clear this. All right. So next race is going to be at Atlanta, another super speedway. If you know NASCAR, could be very chaos race, so anybody could win. So let's see who gets the job done here. So second race, Ning Wang won the first race, Cloran second. Can either of them, get a top 10 and really take control of the season? Or will, Jan Feuerlini, who finished last and second last, will they win and, jump up the points? Let's see what storylines will start building here. And the winner of the Atlanta race will be Gaming. Gaming, that's his first ever win. Hell yeah. That's so cool. Let's go. Gaming is gaming right now. Gaming will hold off a charging Malwika to win at Atlanta. Yaimiko and Yelan as well. Sethos is Gaming's teammate, so that's cool. And Emily, look at that. Emily, Sethos, and Gaming, all teammates finishing inside the top 10. What a performance. 2 4-stars getting the 2 4-stars getting the first 2 wins of the season. Interesting. So far, Tainari has 2 top 10s. He might have the point lead, honestly. 2 top 10s already is huge. Tainari is going to be someone to look out for. That's a good storyline, plot storyline point right there. Alrighty, so let's see what happens here. So Mawika, 2 great performances from her, and Gaming with the dub. First ever win. Congratulations. It's that special. So we can copy paste the results. But first, we gotta make this in alphabetical, and then we can paste that. And then, right. And then since we have multiple, we then copy paste the amount of points in alphabetical. So paste, and then we sort based off of the points. Right, I'm gonna have to do this for everything, aren't I? What am I doing? Data, no, format painter. We're just gonna do this all the way over. I don't really know where we go, so let's just go to there. Okay. So after the first 2 races, who has the point lead? Mawika has the point lead. Let's put this in, and then we can really take a look at it. It's gonna be very close. All right. I mean, yeah, the points are extremely close right now after 2 races. No one really is really far out in points. Mawika, the Pyro Archon in first, Cloran in second, Hazo, Sethos, and Tainari, your top 5. You go down here. Chi-Chi is having some issues along with Amber, Fremine Bennett, and Zhang Ling. Alrighty. I mean, it's still too early to tell for anything. Anything can happen. But as you can see here, very interesting start. Not too much to really go off of at the moment. So let's go to race number 3, where this will start to get pretty interesting. All right. So Now we're gonna go back. We'll probably just alternate between the two wheels unless I want to, get fancy. But what I think now is we can start having fun. So let's shake things up a little here. So instead of just going A to Z, let's take, this copy and put this at the bottom. There we go. So we start off with C with Chiori up top and then Chevres at the bottom, and we just cut the C's in half. So let's see if this changes up anything. What track are we at for race number 3? Isn't it Vegas? Yes, it is. Las Vegas gambling. Is anyone going to roll the dice maybe with strategy in this race? I mean, hey, tires, fuel. Let's see if that plays a part. Who will get in wrecks and finish at the bottom? Will Mawika continue to, lead the points after this race? Can Chi-Chi win? I mean, you never know. It's Vegas. So let's find out who's going to win in Las Vegas. Race number 3. See, Lolly. Oh my God. See, Lolly with the dub. Granny Eatstily, as some might call her. Dainsliff in second. Farina third. Gaming in fourth. Tainari top 10. Oh my God. I don't think we've never seen this before. 3 races, 3 top 10s. Oh my God. That is insane. Baiju has 2 top 10s, Gaming has 2 top 10s, and Tainari has 3. That is huge. That is unbelievable. See, Lolly with the win. That's pretty cool. So let's see what that did to the points. Oh, okay. So see Lolly with the dub and Dainsliff with second. Cool. I'm very interested to see how the points shake out after this race. Here we go. Who has the point lead? I think Lolly might have taken it. No, oh, right. Gaming, Tainari, and Lolly. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. Gaming with 2 top 5s in a row, a win in a top 5. Tainari has 3 top 10s out of 3 races. Like, holy shit. That's nuts. And now we're starting to see, some characters break out and get to a pretty sizable, lead over some others. Chong Yoon's in 4th. Where did this guy come from? Diona 7th? Okay, then. Mawika only 10 points at Vegas. Not good. Sethos only 11. So, yeah, those two definitely dropped. I mean, a lot of these characters had really good performances. Look at Baiju. Holy shit. What a interesting turn of events here. But yeah, definitely an interesting first. Look at that, Farina. I mean, at this point, she's going to win the next race. Interesting turn of events. Chi-Chi and Bennett are struggling. Kujo, Sara, Dory, and Dia. Navia. Oh my lord, look at 4 Fontanian characters all at the bottom. Very interesting. Very interesting. Actually, let's take a look at the teams here. Any teams? No, starting to break out up front. Not really. Not anything crazy. The bottom, anyone struggling? I see 2 Team Never Die. I mean, Albedo and Noel finished second. And okay, all 3 characters on Team Never Die are at the bottom. That's shocking compared to last season. So that's something to look out for. Alrighty. So 3 races down. We'll do this at the end. We'll do 6 races now. We'll do 6 races probably every episode. So let's do it. Next race. And next race will be at Phoenix. So kind of a short track here. This will be our first short track of the season. We'll see what teams have the best. I did that. Okay. We'll see which teams have the best short track package at the moment. Will anyone rise to the occasion? Actually, can I just do this? Can I delete new inputs? Add list. Oh, what did I do? Non-editable? Editable? What? Oh, I can't delete. Why can't I delete? More. Remove all inputs. There we go. All right, so let's do the same thing. Let's take it from here. Let's do this. Copy that. And then paste the bottom up top. So there we go. So we have starting at Tainari all the way down, ending at Toma. So the T's we split. So we'll see how this does. So race number 4 at Phoenix. Who's going to win? Let's see. Noelle. Diona in second. That's huge for her. Noelle was very good last season. Came in third. Had a shot at the championship in the final race. She's going to start off this season strong as well. Charlotte needed a good run. Hutao Dia. Linny. There we go. Some characters at the bottom who needed really good runs. Navi as well. Look at that. That's cool. Okay, anyone else get there? So Diona and Ayaka each got their second top 10 of the season. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 9th place finishes in a row for Ayaka. Alrighty. So let's see what that did to the point standings. I think this definitely shook up a lot of things here. I see some big names at the bottom. Must have been a crazy race at Phoenix. All right, so the winner, Diona came in second. But the winner of this race is Noelle. All righty. Sort this. Bang, bang. And then last is copy the points. All right, let's see what the point standings look after race number 4. Gaming still in first. Diona moves up to second in the standings. That's huge. Okay, you can see the first and seconds. Noelle really needed that win. Moved up from towards the bottom of the standings, as we literally just talked about that. Team Never Die, where all 3 of the characters were at the bottom, but not anymore after that. So let's take a look at the points. I mean, the top 2 have really pulled away from the field. I mean, Gaming with another 84-point race. Huge, huge race for him. Gaming's on another level. He's gaming right now. I mean, Diona, Changyun, Sayu, Lali. I mean, the top 5 are all 4 stars. I mean, considering Lali's, rumored to be a 4-star. So, yeah. And Tainari, Hazo, Cloran, Ningguang. A lot of characters, you wouldn't really, think about. 2 lasts in a row for Ito. I don't think we've ever had that either. We are breaking records this season. Damn. Yeah. Sadly, Tainari couldn't get another top 10. He had a terrible race. Chi-Chi is still in last. Kujo Sara. Bennett had an okay run. But yeah, interesting race here. I mean, Gaming and Diona, if the top, anyone can really, get in our top 10 and really pull away from the field and have a big advantage. If you have a bad race, you're still going to be towards the top. So let's do race number 5. Bristol. Oh, Bristol. Yeah, this is going to be a chaos race. Anything can happen here. An absolute monster of a short track. See what will happen. Let's go back to this one. We can backspace and copy paste. And let's what do you want to do? Let's take it from the middle here and put it at the bottom. All right, so let's see what this does. Let's shuffle them up. So race number 5 at Bristol. Been a very interesting season so far. Let me just see something. Yeah, every race has been won by a 5-star or 4-star. Every race has been won by a 4-star so far this season. Will a 5-star take a win? Let's find out. Bristol, the winner is Tartaglia Child. A Fatui Harbinger. Let's go. Massive win for Child here. Ajax Tartaglia will get the dub. Alrighty. Let's see what this does. I'm not gonna lie, I saw the T and I thought that said Tainari. I was just like, there's no way this man is just cracked. But no, Tartaglia will get the dub. Charlotte back-to-back top 10s. Alright, good for you. Let's see what this does to the points. There we go. Alphabetical. All right, so Kaya got second. That's good for him. And Tartaglia with the dub. Good shit. So we will copy this. Then we'll take a look at the points and the teams and everything. Which teams are flourishing, which ones are struggling, and so on and so forth. And all right, let's see. How did Gaming and Diona do? Bang. All right, so Gaming and Diona still top 2 in the points. See, Lolly moved up to 3rd, it looks like. Very interesting. And then finally, the points. Here we go. So, that's not, I don't, what? Am I okay? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Gaming in first by 40 points over Diona. See, Lolly, Sayut, Skirk. Where did Skirk come from? P5. Child moved up to P7 with that win. Man, things are definitely looking interesting. Kaya was must have been close to dead last. With a second place, who moves up to 49th? Mawika's been on a struggle. Ningguang as well. Noel. I mean, this is very interesting. You want to be very consistent. You just got to finish in the top 20 like every single race to be, do very well here. How did our Arataka Ito do? 25 points. At least he didn't finish last. Chi-Chi had a good run, 45 points. Kuchosara, Lynette is now falling down. Wander is struggling. Very interesting. Gaming still leads the pack here. All right, so the War Sages, Changyun and Tartaglia. Any other, multiple teammates up front? Not that I can see. 2 worldwide merchants here. 2 members of the Sword Squad there. 3. The bottom, Nature Exploring, Faruzan and Nahida. I mean, yeah. The teams are kind of all over the place at the moment. So, alrighty. One more race. And it's Coda. Oh, we're going to end off on the first road course of the season. Road course racing. Are some of these drivers going to be road course kings? Or queens, I should say, as well? Let's find out. So we're not going to be using this. So the last race will be on this one. All right. And for this, let's take these and put them up top. Bang. So we're going to start here and work our way down. All right. So, race number 6, the last race for this episode. It's been a very interesting season for 4 stars won, then Child won at Bristol last week. Or, I'm just saying last week, as in last race, if this was the real NASCAR season. Gaming and Diona lead the points. We'll see how they do. But first road course race of the season at Coda. Let's see who takes the win. And the winner will be Lenny. Lenny. Let's freaking go. Bennett last. Ito's having a rough go. Oh my. Chong Yoon, who was up top in the points, with a bad race. That's massive. Cloran's also down here. Interesting. Okay. Child with a top 5, backing up his win last season. Gaming, a top 10 for dude. Gaming is the man to beat. Gaming's the man to beat this season. That's for sure. That's for freaking sure. Chi finished 3rd, last in points. Chi was last in points and just finished 3rd. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. That's cool. All right. Let's see what the points look like now. Going into a little break here. What did I just do? Right. So the Kuki Shinobu, I don't even know if I mentioned her. She finished 2nd. Great run for her. Lenny with the dub. Massive for him. He needed that. But I know some characters up top in the points had some issues. Actually, that's not. Wait, we can't do that yet. But Gaming finishing in the top 10, he's going to be really far out in points, everybody. He's going to be very far out in points. So right now, you're kind of hoping he has some bad races to make things a little close in the points. To make it a little bit exciting. Because, yeah, he's kind of destroying people right now. So, see what this looks like after 6 races. I mean, you can see you want to finish, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Everyone up top has multiple, you can see the colors here. But also very consistent finishes other than that. So, almost 100-point lead for Gaming. Child, Ajax Tartaglia with a 1st and 4th. Or 5th. 1st and 5th in back-to-back races. Is now in 2nd. Diona is in 3rd. Lali 4th. Kuki Shinobu moved up to 5th from that. Sayu Yaimiko, Kachina Mualani, and Sijuin round out your top 10. Lenny's win pushes him up to 13th. Holy crap. He has moved up the standings fast. Bennett is in last place. Oh, you hate to see it. She's so unlucky. Lynette, and then Wanderer, Kujasara, and Ito. So, there is that. So Night Soul Racing, which, Kachina Mualani, so 2 of those 3. Kinich, don't really know where he is, but he's not up here. But, these 2 are doing well. And if you look at it, Endless Silence has Diona and Zhongli up here. But that's pretty much it. There's not really, a team that's dominating. New Core Racing has Sethos and Gaming up here as well. It's kind of just all over the place with the teams. So, very interesting. And then you have Zhan Yun, also part of New Core Racing, at the bottom. So, some characters are just doing great. Some are struggling. Look at Farina. She'd probably be last if it wasn't for that one race. Next to her teammate Chiori. So, very interesting start to this season, everybody. Season 7. Very interesting start. Let's we can do the teams now. So how do we do this again? I have to remember. So we'll do range A. this is alphabetical. We can do points. We do copy paste here, and then we sort by team, and boom. All right, and then we take this. If I can remember correctly, we paste it here, and then we range. So there we go. The worst ages have the most amount of points. Obviously, teams with 5 characters are going to have most. Form a painter of that. So yeah, you can take a look at the points in each team. The Tavac gang, Nucor Racing with only 4 actually has the third amount of points. Freedom and Justice. Wait, who are we missing? Tactical Minds have 5 characters and are all the way down here. Yikes. Tactical Minds. Where are they? Oh, they're up here. Yikes. This team needs help badly. The War Sages have the best, though. Alhaitham, Changyun, Kirara, Kujosara, and Tartaglia. They have Kujosara. Oh, man, she's close to the bottom. But I mean, yeah. You have Changyun and Tartaglia, 2 of the top, 5 in the points? No. Oh, Changyun's 19th. He fell down. But, so, yeah, that's the teams. I mean, everyone's really close at the moment. So, we'll wait for another 6 races and things will start to really, take shape here. So that's the first 6 races. I hope you enjoyed. Make your predictions. Will Gaming's lead stay, or will he start to fumble and, crash out, get, low amount of points for each race and other characters do very well? Which characters can come back? I mean, I would expect it will be hard for some of these guys to have more than like 2 bad races in a row, for being honest. So I would expect like the top 25 here, like these characters to really stay close to the top. So I would expect the winner of the season to be in the top 25 right now. So that's just my opinion, my guess from what I've seen in the first 6 seasons. But you never know what can happen. So, yeah. First 6 races are done. And we'll see what happens in the next 6 races, which will be this. All right. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.